Some would call it swag, some call it cockiness, some would call it being a diva. But when you're good, it's not bragging. And elite wide receivers and the confidence they exude often permeates an entire team, and we're going to see a couple of examples of
yes.
that.
Can I get a...
Welcome to Husky Stadium, home of the Washington Huskies. As we'll see, the defending national champions, the Ohio State Buckeyes, taking on another team from the Big Ten, the Washington Huskies. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, here with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get this thing rolling. And the Buckeyes will kick it away to start us off. He'll start the return inside his 5. The coverage team maintains his discipline, not much doing on that return.
No.
Off the play fake on first down. Quarterback moving out of the pocket. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down. This new Big Ten is balanced and deep, and you're not going to get many mulligans. You're going to need to get off to a quick start.
And it's going to be a physical grind ahead. You look at the schedule for these teams, it's brutal. Each and every week, you are going to get
picked off.
Sonny! Sonny!
Buckeyes! How about this defense taking one back to the house?
You always want to come out and set the tone as a defense. Get a stop, make a punt. How about this? Get the INT and take it back to the house. Way to set the tone for this defense early.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. We'll see what they can do on this drive that starts at the 16-yard line. They'll send the tight end in motion. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Caught in the backfield. It's Coleman.
Oh, shit.
And he's able to bounce off one tackle for a solid pickup.
You know, it's funny. I know running backs oftentimes are afterthoughts when it comes to the passing game, but when you think about it, this guy's been making people miss his entire life taking handoffs. So why wouldn't you try to get him involved in the passing game as well? You just saw in that last play how dangerous he is after the catch.
He's got enough, and it'll be a first down for Washington.
Wow, how about the stop-start speed? That reminds you of Napoleon Kaufman or Bishop Sankey, Myles Gaskin, great Washington Husky running backs of years past that just made defenders look silly because of that stop-start ability. This dude has some weak.
He'll loft one deep down the left side. Catch inside the 20. Touchdown, Washington. And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
Sometimes it's players, not plays, or sometimes it's both. And when you got that guy and you put him in the slot and you let him burn for a go route right past a nickel corner or one of the reserve corners or a safety, that's a great job by the offense. And that speed you can't teach, and that's why he's in the house for 6.
And he did make that extra point, no issue with the treacherous footing. They're set to kick it off. Do you think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? On the run from inside his own 5. He's out of bounds at the 25-yard line, gets it right back to the touchback position, and the offense will take over. Grab behind the line. It's Smith. They make the stop.
I just like how
y'all
pick up
just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker.
I love offenses and quarterbacks that are willing to take the easy stuff. Take those easy throws that are guaranteed to get positive yards. Yeah, I'm going to take big shots down the field too. But don't forget, it's easier to pick up 2nd and 5, 3rd and 5 than it is when we start getting those long yardage situations.
Back to throw. It's Sayin. Grabbed over the middle. It's Graham. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line.
Well, the defense did a nice job taking everything away down the field, but once the drag route was caught, they just couldn't rally to the ball carrier in time to make a tackle, and as a result, you set it down.
See, I strongly lose, Jeremiah.
They go to the ground. Creating some space, getting just enough good blocking, and they've got it up to the 47-yard line.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Using his legs, it's Peoples. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. As they unpack the pile, it's part of Ohio State's DNA to have a lethal running game.
And this is a trend, Reese. We can go back as long as you want to go back, and we can go back a couple years to J.K. Dobbins, and we can go all the way back to Eddie George. They always find great running backs at Ohio State.
Might as well give it to him again. This time the defense was ready, and they stop him in his tracks.
Great team defense on that one play. Everybody doing their job. People winning their one-on-ones, D-linemen staying in their gaps, linebackers and DBs filling. You just can't do it better.
The give to the single back. He get it down to the 35 before he stopped. 10-yard pickup on the play, and it's a first down.
You know, as a defense, you can have the right call and the right guy in the right spot, but that guy's just too good. And how about the running back on that play? Just making it happen, breaking off the huge gain. It's tough to get these guys on the ground.
Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down.
I think throughout the week in practice, when they were game planning their opening script, I don't even know if they envisioned it going as well as it has. This has been beautiful. Nice balance, really nice rhythm.
It's too small of a crease to try to cut back.
The first drive of the game is working to perfection.
And if you want to bring all your tight ends in the game, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to bring in more linebackers, more defensive linemen, get ready for the run, less speed on the field, especially when you get down here in the red zone. I feel like I can match up man-to-man with those tight ends in the back end. Nice job understanding a run was coming.
Give to the running back. Gets it all the way down to the 2-yard line. He was fighting for that end zone.
I think it's really important for this offense. They get this guy going early in the game, and they're doing a nice job of that right now. Remember, he's the kind of running back who gets better as the game goes on. That's a really good omen for this offense, considering his success now early.
Back's going for the goal line. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Ohio State.
The offense goes as he goes, so really no surprise in the opening drive. They keep feeding him the football. He showed you all of his ability on that TD.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. They put together a 74-yard touchdown drive and finished the deal with the short touchdown run from the 2. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he takes this from inside the 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. Williams will pass. He let that thing fly quickly, but he couldn't make the connection.
That was an unintentional bad
some of that
too.
Lost ground on second down. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Complete downfield. Works his way to the 41, and that is plenty to give him a first down.
Really nice looking pass there. You think about all the great Washington quarterbacks, right? Warren Moon, the Heward brothers, Mark Brunell, Jake Browning. The greatest quarterback name in college football history, Sonny Six Killer. That guy was throwing seeds at the University of Washington. This dude right here putting on his best Sonny Six Killer impersonation.
They've gotten this thing up and running fast, back and forth. We're inside a minute to play in the first. Rides to back and leaves it on the option.
Like downs, make the tackle downs.
Back-to-back runs, and they have nothing to show for it except facing a 3rd and long. Trying to pick up a first down.
Ooh, nope.
3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it.
Let's go.
That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down. The Huskies will be forced to boot it away. They'll have to boot it away for the first time tonight.
Come on, Miles, get past 59.
Putton tries to work it the other way. Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards.
Should give me this heavy dose of the game.
So the first play of the drive will come from the 43. Rides the back and leaves it. Gets it past the...
Get loose, Bo!
Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down. Not much can impose your will on a defense like popping a big run.
Especially when they know you're going to run it, right? This offense right now is just more physical. They're more physical up front in the trenches.
Turning it on! And they'll move the chains, and a good way to wrap up the first quarter.
Bo Jackson! Yay, yay! Damn, he got 100 already? Oh, that's close enough. Nah, this is the Bo show, man. He want to transfer. It's the Bo show, right?
They'd love to start this quarter off with a touchdown right here. They'll use the running game on first.
Get in there!
And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Buckeyes!
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They're going to be a problem for defenses all year long.
That ball scoots through the back of the end zone, and it'll be a touchback.
Ooh. Just...
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Takes the handoff. It's Coleman.
Let's go, Kenyatta.
Never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
And this offense on first down, man, they go backwards. And they've built a deficit, and they've been sluggish. And they just need something to get going, to get started, because they've kind of looked out of sorts and out of rhythm this whole game.
There we go.
Williams looking for a man. Now he's going to break the pocket. Finding open areas. They make the stop, and not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks.
And this is the hard part about being on defense and choosing whether to be conservative or bring the blitz. They bring the blitz, he sees it, and that's what he does really well. Sees it and immediately makes a decision, gets to some green grass, and gets a positive gain for this offense.
Fires it down the seam. And trying to put points on the board on third down. Now they're staring at fourth down.
Well, we know this offense hasn't been able to get it going on the ground so far in this game. Now they're trying through the air, but give this defense credit. They've got a really good game plan. They've got all 11 guys on that side of the ball executing perfectly. Fantastic job in the back end that time, being in position and making sure that thing fell incomplete.
Kick is in the air.
Mylan, give me another good. Oh, shit.
Coverage team was down there to corral him. They made the stop, and they'll mark it at the 39.
Let's get some more touches for the Ravens.
Opening play of the drive from the 39.
Oh, I might not get it. Oh, got it.
Going to the ground. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
That's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's first down and the defense thinks you might be running the football, you still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
Solid pickup of 4 on first down and 2nd and 6. A run to the right.
Oh, people! Get loose! Come here! Get off of me! Yay!
And they take it in for 6 more points. How efficient have they been as they extend this lead here in Week 5?
Yeah, and coming into the game, you look at the stats and you say top 10 offense in scoring, so they better be able to create what? Explosive plays. Another explosive plays. They've been doing it all year long. Those plays are backbreakers. Defenses just can't contain this offense.
Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Guys, let's recap that ACC matchup that has just gone final. North Carolina went on the road and just dominated, and that's one way to grab attention on a national level. Make a statement in someone else's building and prove you're legit. And did the Tar Heels ever do that? One thing we can always count on in the ACC is a spirited battle and a game that will make waves all along the Eastern Seaboard.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there. Kevin, thanks for the update.
I thought he caught that.
They won't make the connection, looking to make a big play there.
The defense is in great position right now because they've got a huge lead here in the fourth quarter. They know the offense has to take shots to try to get themselves back in the game. So they're calling their coverages accordingly. And there was
Where is he going?
Really nice job by the defense.
Oh my God.
It's hard to run on a defense that comes off the ball like that and runs to the football like that. Good luck. No holes anywhere.
They come to the line facing 3rd and long from the 25. The offense changing the play. Williams will pass. Starts to scramble to the left.
Where is he going?
And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13.
Really good play by this defense, and you know exactly
Where
what you're getting with this guy.
are you going?
He is dynamic. He'll make plays, so you got to do a good job of containing him in the pocket. And when he starts to scramble, chase from one side. Don't overlap with another guy. Nice job by the defense.
He'll haul it in right around the logo. And the punt team able to sling him to the ground. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far.
Same
Jesse.
as I got from USC.
Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to...
Info we trust!
Touchdown Buckeyes! He found some open space and turned on the Jets.
This offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
And the extra point sails through, and they have a 35-7 lead. That drive not too taxing on the playbook. One play, put it in the end zone just like that. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. Looking for blockers.
Oh, shit.
And the coverage team able to make the tackle.
And that's not what you want out of that kick return. If you're that return guy, you've got to make something happen. You've got to be able to make a guy miss. That's why you're back there in the first place. Because if you're athleticism, but you've got to be able to generate better field position on that kickoff.
Is Ohio State in the Big Ten?
The goalpost breathing down their neck as they're backed up in their own end, starting to drive from their own one. He finds a dead spot in the middle. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down.
Great job by the offense. Listen, if the defense is going to sit
We
back
asking
in
for
zone,
Foonery
you know
now?
what you got to do. Run those crossers across the formation.
Oh,
Those guys
I got CJ. Oh, CJ, baby.
Make those precise throws, right in those holes. Get those first
CJ got through. Oh, I got to remember
nice throw
that.
by the QB there. When you're throwing to running backs, you got to make it easy on them. So you want to put it right on their body, make the catch simple, and let them go to work like they did just there, getting that
Right
first.
there. CJ hit through. Oh, we got something new, fellas. Oh, we got something new. Oh, we got something new. Hold on.
He was trying to make something out of that, and he stopped short of the first down marker.
That ball carrier is very lucky. That easily could have ended up in the hands of the defense. You have got to do a better job with ball security.
The Huskies have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Unloads to the wideout.
Ah, good play. And I got
He's brought
PI.
down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go.
Defensive holding.
And the offense
So it's not
didn't
illegal
need to
touching.
accept the penalty
It's
thanks to
defensive
that big play.
Yeah.
And the Huskies will have it 1st and 10. Williams looking for a man. With the catch, it's Boston. Showing off that power as he plows ahead to the 38.
Damn, so how am I
How
supposed to
nice
get
is it
him?
in this offense to have
supposed
your
to get him
best
80.
receiver playing in the slot? You're matching him up against linebackers, against safeties, or nickel corners. Nickel corners are oftentimes the defense's 3rd best cornerback. This guy is virtually uncoverable.
The Huskies can really attack on this 2nd and short. Wants to go up top. Catch in the middle. It's
With
out.
goal knockout, niggas are
And
still
he's brought
catching
down
that.
after a nice game.
You know, tight ends are such matchup nightmares and problems for defense. They're too big for DBs to cover, and they're too fast for linebackers to cover. You saw it right there.
From the red zone, looking for a receiver.
I was about to say, if we don't separate that ball,
The big hit on 1st down, 2nd down coming. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down.
Well, this offense has gone his way early and often in this game. They've gotten into a nice rhythm. That time, though, the defense was expecting to throw going his way, and they put a really nice hit on him to force the incompletion.
CJ, hey, I think it's getting through.
Physical pass defense.
All right, you got to be careful here if you're the quarterback, right? Back-to-back incompletions. You've had a nice drive. You're still in field goal range, though. Think about this. You cannot take a sack. That has got to be what the play caller is reminding his quarterback about in the headsets right now. If it's not there, throw this thing away because we've got a chance to at least get 3 points here.
Good job by this defense, man. They've given up some yards and some plays on this drive, but they didn't lose focus. They stayed dedicated to what they're doing, and a great job on third down, forcing the fourth down here, and hopefully the field goal attempt.
It is perfect.
I get ball out.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21.
Nobody asks for all that shit.
Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. Back to throw, it's Sayin. Got him downfield. Turning on the Jets. He's at the 20.
Fuck is up with his defense?
And he'll take it to the house. He got loose. Touchdown, Ohio State.
You know, oftentimes in college football, the best offenses are the ones that can create explosive plays, just like you saw right there. They're top 10 in the nation in points per game because they don't have to drive the field. They've got dudes scattered all over this offense that can take it the distance on any given play.
Kickoff unit back to work, and they have been busy as they've built this sizable lead. On the move from inside his 5. And the coverage team gets the returner on the ground. Unforced error there. They don't get the snap off in time. They'll decline that penalty. Obviously very happy with the results of the play. Williams will pass. Caught behind the line. It's Coleman. Makes guys miss. That's what he does as he's out to the 20.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense, catching the football.
And the Huskies can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Looking to fire. Pressure coming. And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line.
And they've been waiting for something good to happen with respect to getting after the quarterback, right? They're outside of the top 100 in the country in sacks per game, but finally now you see they're generating this pass rush. 3 sacks on the game so far.
Tight end now in motion. Off the play fake. They cough it up near their own goal line. Touchdown, Buckeyes! The defense takes matters into its own hands.
And this is blowout city. This offense has been up and down the field. We've seen explosive plays. They score again here right before halftime. I don't know, guys. I mean, can we do running clock in the second half?
Lining up to add another. And with that extra point, the lead remains in the gargantuan category. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Gentlemen, that pivotal top 15 battle is in the books. Here's how things went down. Clemson had an impressive showing there in Death Valley, winning this one by double digits, although it felt like it could have been more. Somewhere even Trevor Lawrence is impressed with this one.
He a freak.
Implications today and a notable result as one
this
team
nigga's stupid.
upward and the other. Some work to do.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. Inside 30 seconds to play in the half. We'll see how aggressive they are on this drive. From his end zone, trying to loosen up this D. Pulls it in. It's Coleman. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
Well, they're able to get the ball to the back in the flat there, but how about the tackle by the linebacker out in space? That guy's not easy to bring down one-on-one, but he did an outstanding job.
Looking for space. It's Coleman. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update. Washington about to boot it deep to start things in the second half. He'll start the return inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. These corners going to give them some space. Looking for a man. It's Sayin. He's going up top. He's got it on the outside. The stop.
Nigga saw one catch from Jeremiah, and that's like, I said, nah, fuck it. Ball game. Oh my god, why do they keep doing this shit?